Si una guabinera entona de loma a loma su canto, y ora irara, de loma a loma su canto, de loma a loma su canto. Ay, 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 si la guabina. Le está mandando razones al trabajador del campo. Y ora al trabajador del campo, al trabajador del campo. Ay, 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 si la guabina. Las pestañas de tus ojos, las pestañas de tus ojos son adornos de tu cara, son adornos de tu cara, a dolor que al alma llega. Ay, si la guabina son flechas con que me hieres, son flechas con que me hieres, heridas que nunca sanan, heridas que nunca sanan, a dolor que al alma llega.
Welcome to this recital in which we, the Viento y Madera duet, will be doing a journey across Colombia. We want to show you a little bit of this rich and diverse country. We are going to be doing songs from some of the regions. For instance, this first song was a Cantas de Guabina, that is sang a cappella by the peasants of the region from one mountain to the other. This is from our central region, the mountain region, and it is a combination between that a cappella singing, guabina, with the torbellino, which was the instrumental part you heard. It is a harmonic loop upon which the player improvises a little bit with the tiple, in this case, tiple, T-I-P-L-E, tiple, that was the instrument that I was playing, or the requinto, which I don't have with me right now. So that was cantas de guabina with torbellinos. And then we are going to hear a bambuco, which was considered by many the national rhythm, national genre. By the middle of the 20th century, it was considered like the Colombian national rhythm. We're going to hear by Álvaro Dalmar, a composer very renowned, de bambuco, Amor se escribe con llanto. That means love is written with tears or with crying. It's a very felt song and lyrics. I hope you enjoy it.
Amor se escribe con llanto en el diario amargo de mi desencanto. Amor que sembraste un día, rosas de esperanzas en el alma mía. Amor que llegaste riendo, amor que te vas llorando. Ayer de dicha cantando, hoy sin ilusiones con mis tristezas muriendo. Tu querer fue un cariño como de santo, tibia luz en las noches de mi extravío. Te adoré y a pesar de quererte tanto, tú me has enseñado que amor se escribe con llanto. Tú me has enseñado que amor se escribe con llanto. Amor que llegaste riendo, amor que te vas llorando. Ayer de dicha cantando, hoy sin ilusiones con mis tristezas muriendo. Tu querer fue un cariño como de santo, tibia luz en las noches de mi extravío. Te adoré y a pesar de quererte tanto, tú me has enseñado que amor se escribe con llanto. Tú me has enseñado que amor se escribe con llanto. Tú me has enseñado que amor se escribe con llanto.
Now we are going to the west coast of Colombia. That is the Pacific Ocean coast that we have. It is a vast region, very diverse, and mostly habitated by Afro-Colombian, Afro-descendants, Afro-Colombian communities. By the south of the coast, they play with marimbas and drums, and I am a string player mostly, so we will play music from the northern part, that is the departamento of Chocó, that is our border with Panama and Central America, and they have many styles with strings, guitars. This particular song that we're going to play is on a genre called son chocuano. Son, like the Cuban son, was played by the people from Chocó because some Cubans came to work in plantations and other type of jobs during the 1920s and 1930s. So the people from Chocó adopted that son with guitars, with the string instruments and bongos and whatnot. This song is called the Bambasu. Bambasu is some kind of illness, let's say a fever. What he describes is a guy who doesn't listen to his grandma and he goes to party, although he's feeling kind of sick. And then the grandma finds out he's not home and goes and finds him in the party, and the guy is then playing sick. Oh, I have the bambasu, I have the bambasu. He has a fever and he's feeling bad. So that's the song, the Bambasu, son chocuano.
Sucedió allá en los años 40, en la bella tierra del San Juan. Hoy les voy a contar lo que le pasó a un negrito que no perdonaba fiesta, que un día se enfermó y dijo a su abuela: aunque tengo fiebre yo me voy. Se vistió su ropa nueva con camisa de colores y de rumba se marchó. Se vistió su ropa nueva con camisa de colores y de rumba se marchó. Quedó la abuela muy preocupada y tomó la rápida decisión de ir a buscar al nieto a la rumba. Ella le hacían rueda cuando ella llegó, abriéndose paso entre las parejas. Miró que en el centro del salón estaba el nieto con tembladera y ella asustada le preguntó. Estaba el nieto con tembladera y ella asustada le preguntó: ajá, Emiliano.
Emiliano, ¿qué tenés? Emiliano, ¿qué tenés?
Decímelo de una vez, pa' ver yo qué puedo hacerte, Emiliano.
Emiliano, ¿qué tenés? Emiliano, ¿qué tenés?
Ay, decímelo de una vez, pa' ver yo qué puedo hacerte, Emiliano. Hay un bambazú, mamá abuela, un bambazú que me sube, me da vueltas la cabeza y las rodillas me tiemblan.
Un bambazú, un bambazú, un bambazú, un bambazú.
Prepárame una tisana con hierbas de la azotea, y pero mire, madre abuela, y que me dio una tembladera y caramba.
Un bambazú,
Ma Juliana,
un bambazú, un bambazú, ma Juliana, un bambazú.
yo no quise hacerte caso y me vine pa' la rumba, pero mire, madre abuela, ya la cabeza me zumba.
Un bambazú, ma Juliana, un bambazú, un bambazú, ma Juliana, un bambazú.
Este bambazo que tengo, ¿quién me lo puede curar? Pero mira, ma Juliana, ven muy pronto, vente ya, mamita.
Un bambazú, ma Juliana, un bambazú, un bambazú, ma Juliana, un bambazú.
Pero mira, ma Juliana, que me ha dado un bambazú. Si esto a mí no se me quita, la culpa la tienes tú. Pero mira, ma Juliana, Juliana, ven pa' acá. Pero mira, más Juliana, que ya me voy a morir. Pero mira, más Juliana, prepárame una tisana de achicoria y anamú. Pero mira, ven pa' acá, más Juliana, más Juliana.
Un bambazú,
Más Juliana,
un bambazú,
un bambazú, más Juliana.
un bambazú.
Now we're going to the east, southeast, our border with Venezuela. We go to a land, a flat land that we call the plains or maybe the grasslands. It is a vast land of cattle and cowboys, people who is very manly and proud of their work with animals and cattle and farms. On that region we have mostly indigenous heritage with peasants and a lot of Arabic. Let's remember that Spain was, they say invaded, but we say like habitated by Arabs for a long period of time. And when they came to South America and Central America, well, that Arabic past was with them, was part of that. We can notice that with the instrument, one of the instruments I play, the bandola llanera, that is very alike the oud, the Arab oud that is still played nowadays. I did improvise a little bit on a golpe, that is a rhythm from the grasslands, on the llanos, that is called the pajarillo. It would translate little bird. Again, it is a harmonic loop and we kind of improvise on that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start with a registro, it's kind of an improvisation with the instrument, with the scales and the harmonic elements of the song, and then we do a little entrance and then we improvise on the pajarillo. And you will see the Arabic kind of inheritance and then the rhythmic essence of the música llanera, or music from the grasslands, pajarillo. continue on the grasslands, the llanos, the border with Venezuela. It is worth to mention that Venezuela has a lot of grasslands as well. So it is one region shared by both Colombia and Venezuela. And the music from that region, like the piece we just heard, is called the joropo. That is the main genre. Within the joropo, we have many styles of music. Two of the biggest are the pasaje, which is like the song, the folk song, right? And the golpes, such as the pajarillo that we just heard, the harmonic loop with improvisation. Now we're going to hear a pasaje. That is a song that talks mostly about love. They used to sing to the region, to the landscape. They actually declare their love to the savanna. Savanna is the grassland. I think English has that word savanna as well. So this song that comes is Savannah. A friend of us, Juan Carlos Contreras, I have to say, he's a friend of us. He's a very modern composer, and he composed this pasaje in this more modern style. We call it stylish pasaje, estilizado. This is a song with more, let's say, urban or kind of pop, harmonic movements. The singing is a little bit more modern, you will see. It reminds of the peasant on the grasslands when they ride for weeks on their horses and they play the cuatro and they whistle when they do that. Taking the cattle from one farm to the other for days, they whistle and they sing, riding across the savannah. So this is a song that is called Savannah, a pasaje by Juan Carlos Contreras. And then we will hear a golpe. It is called Mi Canto, my singing. This is, again, a harmonic loop. They are very known by improvising on those loops. In this case, well, that is not an improvisation. Diana knows the song. It is called Mi Canto. So we'll hear Savannah, pasaje, and Mi Canto, golpe. The rhythm is zumba que zumba. I hope you enjoy it.
Sabana, eres infinita sabana, inexplicable tu encanto que despierta en mi añoranzas. Un manto verde que contrasta con rojos de corocoras, como un ballet danzan las garzas en el horizonte que van como la aurora. Sabana, tu perfume es el más tranto que se esparce con la brisa por todo el inmenso llano. Y un coro de aves con su canto interpretan sinfonías con 1000 sonidos que se enlazan en una perfecta cadencia la armonía. Sabana, eres potro que cabalga, símbolo de libertad. Eres leyenda, eres historia, eres la magia inspiradora para el llanero en su cantar. Sabana, eres potro que cabalga, símbolo de libertad. Eres leyenda, eres historia, eres la magia inspiradora para el llanero en su cantar. Sabana, y en mayo te vistes de agua, inundando los esteros, llenando todo de gracia. La flor de mora te engalana y con alitas de colores revolotean las mariposas, declarando con coqueteo sus amores. Sabana, y al caer de la tarde, la cómplice de la noche se asoma entre los palmares. Llega la luna enamorada acompañada de luceros, y en la laguna se reflejan como adornándose en el firmamento. Sabana, eres potro que cabalga, símbolo de libertad. Eres leyenda, eres historia, eres la magia inspiradora para el llanero en su cantar. Sabana, eres potro que cabalga, símbolo de libertad. Eres leyenda, eres historia, eres la magia inspiradora para el llanero en su cantar.
Now we will be going to the northern coast of Colombia, that is the Caribbean Ocean. It's a region more, let's say, culturally closer to Cuba, Puerto Rico, because of the accent, the way they talk, the food, the music. It's a very more Caribbean, we call it the Caribbean region. And from that region we will play a vallenato. It's one of the genres that you would say is the national rhythm nowadays, along with the cumbia, which is from that same northern Caribbean region. This particular song we're going to play guitar and voice, which is a very common, songwriter kind of version. This is going to be Obsesión, a vallenato from the Caribbean region, particularly the departamento, we call the state's departamento of Cesar. So now we're going to hear Obsesión, vallenato.
¿Qué dice tu mirada? ¿Qué cosa extraña tus ojos tienen cuando miro tu foto? Una rara obsesión me detiene. Dios mío, tú que eres el creador de todas las cosas bellas que hay en el mundo, ¿por qué no escuchas hoy mis peticiones? Hiciste médico para todos los males, pero ¿por qué no creaste uno que pueda curar un mal de amores? Yo quisiera que la tierra girara al revés para hacerme pequeña y volver a nacer. Y no tener que volver a extrañarte, ni en tu fotografía admirarte, ni llevarte fundido en mi pecho como si fueras parte de mí. Barranquilla, ciudad de cantores, de vallenatos y de acordeones, él adorna tus calles, decile que le deseo que sea feliz, que es la última canción que compongo, que no creo volver a enamorarme. Pero dime cómo hiciste, negro, para olvidarte de mí. Ay, 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 para todos mis compatriotas. La gente me critica porque ahora ya no soy parrandera por tu partida, negro. Siento más frío, muero en silencio. Cuida bien mis retoños porque tú sabes que yo los quiero. Dios mío, dame fuerzas para continuar con este canto. Espero un mes de octubre, tu cumpleaños, te juro que trato y no he podido buscar el remedio para olvidarlos. Yo quisiera que la tierra girara al revés para hacerme pequeña y volver a nacer. Y no tener que volver a extrañarte, ni en tu fotografía admirarte, ni llevarte cundida en mi pecho como si fueras parte de mí. Colombia, país de cantores, de vallenatos y de acordeones, él adorna tus calles, decile que le deseo que sea feliz, que es la última canción que compongo, que no creo volver a enamorarme. Pero dime cómo hiciste, negro, a olvidarte de mí.
This last song will be a porro, a rhythm from the northern coast again. It is called Los Sabores de mi Porro, that is the tastes of my porro. The porro is the main genre of that particular departamento or state, the Córdoba. And Maestro Pablo Flores, who was a songwriter, he described how he felt the porro to taste like. And he describes a lot of food and a lot of regions, many fruits, many types of cheese, many different specific type of drinks and whatnot. So I want to tell you that if you are a Spanish speaker for any reason and you don't understand the words, don't worry, because we don't either. We had to call some people from the region and, hey, what does this mean? What does this mean? It's a very complicated set of words because the guy describes very particularly the tastes of the porro. He says the porro tastes like lemonade with coconut and a lot of different things. We're going to say bye, not before saying thank you for having us. The Handley Library Barbara, it has been a pleasure playing, performing, recording all this homemade recital for you. We hope you have enjoyed and learned a little bit about our country. We hope to see you again soon, and we hope you enjoy this last song, Los Sabores de mi Porro. Bye, until the next one.
Mi porro me sabe a todo lo bueno de mi región. Me sabe a caña, me sabe a toro, me sabe a fiesta, me sabe a ron. Me sabe a piña, me sabe a mango, me sabe a leche, esperan corral. Me sabe a chinas para canfandango y ají con huevos en machucaje.
Mi porro me sabe a bollo poloco. Mi porro me sabe a bollo poloco.
Es miga un celele y a mingui con coco. Es miga un celele y a mingui con coco, ya tú ves. Ahí me sabe a queso bien amasado